Hello, you're welcome to this very special masterclass with me, Professor Akisa. I am your personal development professor. So, today we are going to be talking about the master key equation for success manifestation. And through this class, we're going to be learning how to discover what you need in order to manifest success, right? So this is a very powerful class where you are going to be learning the master key equation for success manifestation. This is an entire equation created by me just to help people to understand exactly what it takes for them to manifest success in life. So let's get started. Okay. Introduction. From the day you were born to the day you will die, that is what is happening with everybody. From the day we are born to the day we die, we are on a journey that is designed for us to become successful. All right. So our journey here on earth is automatically designed for us to become successful. This means that as you are born here on earth, you are designed to become successful. Are you getting that? So that is why you are here. That is why you have been searching for theory, principle, or what is it to become successful. The inner desire that is in every human being, that desire to become successful in life, it is just because our nature, all right? God designed us for us to become successful. So that is our sole purpose in life here. That is why we will always be searching to become successful. We will always be pursuing success. Okay? So the journey of success is designed in such a way that we must take total responsibility before we can figure out how to manifest the success that we desire to achieve. Good. It is very natural that all of us human beings here on earth, we have that desire to achieve success. Now, the whole thing that people don't know is that you are totally responsible, right? You are responsible for figuring out just what it takes, what you need to do. It is your entire responsibility. When God designed you and sent you here, that you are going to become you are on a journey, on a mission to become successful. It is about you to figure out that true path that you need to take in order to become successful. Right? If you cannot figure out that is your own problem. That's why you don't have to blame anybody. Right? So understand this. When you understand this, that it is your absolute responsibility to figure out what you need to do in order to become successful, then you are very good to go. So what is the big problem? The big problem with human beings is ignorance of the fact that they are already an embodiment of success waiting for manifestation. That is one thing that many human beings do not understand. You are listening to me right now and you don't know that you are an embodiment of success. That means that you are already success, but you just need to cause it to happen. The manifestation of success inside of you, you need to cause it to happen. Without the knowledge of the fact that you are an embodiment of success, you will always go doing the wrong things when it comes to becoming successful, which actually you're just supposed to manifest yourself. Are you getting that? You are supposed to do what? Manifest yourself, because you are an embodiment of success. That is how you are designed. That's how you are built. Right? God created you and embody you with all the things that are there for you to become successful. So you need to just put the things together and then you manifest your success. That is the ignorance that we are having. we are in that prison of ignorance of not understanding this. Because of this ignorance, human beings, they turn to blame people, government, and the system about their inability to figure out how to become successful. This is just what is happening out there in the world. The number one reason why there are human beings out there think that it is supposed to be the government that is going to help them successful. It is supposed to be their environment that is going to make them successful. It is supposed to be people that will make them successful, right? Because of this mentality, they tend to, they blame the government, they curse their country, they curse their environment, they curse everything about their life, which is because of ignorance. And that is why you will not succeed if you go about just blaming people, blaming everybody about the reason that you are not successful. It is ignorance. It is your responsibility to manifest yourself, not anybody else's responsibility. So if you understand this, you will never ever blame anybody. You will always be struggling every day to figure out what you need to do in order to become successful, right? So that is the mindset of someone that wants to become successful in life. What is the big solution now? They say the big problem is ignorance. And now the big solution is that what? You need to know this. Success can never deny itself to the one who chooses to take responsibility and figure out the solution needed and provide the solution. It is absolutely impossible for you to give those things that are necessary for success manifestation to happen in your life and you don't succeed. That is what this statement is talking about. So, if you are able to figure out what it takes for you to become successful and you provide what it takes for you to become successful, you will succeed. Success doesn't deny itself, It cannot refuse to happen in your life if you do what is right. Are you getting that? It cannot refuse to manifest itself if you do what it takes. The problem has always been people not willing to do what it takes. People not willing to figure out, take responsibility and figure out what they need to do in order to become successful. It has always been that problem. They go about doing the wrong things, doing what the society tells, go about doing what the government put out there as the solution to become successful. No, it is absolutely wrong. So until you do the right thing, success manifestation will not happen. But when you do the right thing, it is absolutely impossible for you not to become successful. Are you getting that? So that is exactly how success happens. That is this. The solution is all about what? Provide what it is needed for you to become successful, and you will be successful. The big solution for success can be derived from the master key equation for success. So I took time because I realized that human beings are really having a misconception about what success is all about, how success come about, right? I work very hard to design this master key equation for success manifestation. So you can derive the solution to your success by using this equation. All right? So, what is the equation? Let's see. This is the master key equation for success manifestation. Wow. Congratulations for knowing the master key equation for success manifestation. This is it. This equation, let me tell you, when we talk about success manifestation, you realize that success is everything about life, right? We are not talking about succeeding in just one part, probably because of money and all that. No, actually, to become successful is not about money. It is about being able to be you, right? To live a life that you are here for. So this equation is going to help you to manifest success in any aspect of your life. That is what you need to use, this equation. Now, what is the first thing that you do? What are we mixing in order to manifest success? This is what we are mixing. This is what we are adding. It is the mastery of the success. It is the mastery of success principles plus ruthless execution of exact strategy before success manifestation will come. Are you getting that? So, my fellow friends, listen to me. If you don't master the principle of the success that you are desiring here on earth, if you don't master it, if you don't master the particular principle in whichever aspect of life that you want to manifest, right? If you don't master that principle, and then you develop an exact strategy and act on that strategy, success manifestation will not happen. Are you getting that? That is what you need to understand. That is how it is happening. Okay, let me show you something. Let me tell you what success, an example of what we can talk about, we can put here in order to manifest success here is this. Let's take, for example, you want to become a journalist, right? A journalist. You must do what? You must master the principles of journalism, right? Mastery of the principle of journalism. Then you act on the strategy that you are going to use and really act on the strategy. Take action before you will become a journalist. Journalism manifestation will happen in your life. Now, let's say the principle, okay, the mastery of the principle of journalism. We don't know about the principle of journalism. I don't know about the principle of journalism, but I know that there are certain principles that you must follow before you become a journalist. Now, knowing that, right, you can start thinking about, okay, I will need to learn about the principle. Now, what strategies am I going to use in order to master this principle, act on them so that journalism manifestation should happen in my life? What do you need to do? You start thinking, how can I learn about the principles of journalism? Right? You need an exact strategy now. What do you start thinking? What would be strategy that you will put in place? An exact strategy probably will be to enroll in what? In a degree program for journalism, right? A degree program in journalism. That is it. That will be a strategy. You will need to go to school. You realize that school is a strategy, and there are certain success principles that school doesn't offer. And if you want to manifest success and you use the school, it will not work. That is why you need to put down your equation of success manifestation in any aspect of your life very well before you start applying them. And you don't go about using wrong strategy. So the problem with so many of us in life, or the problem with our world, is that what we have been using the wrong strategy, learning the wrong principle. We have not even have access to those right principles that is necessary for the particular success that we are looking for. If you want to, let's say you are interested in what? Relationship. Maybe you want to manifest a very good relationship in your life. Probably, or maybe just, let's say, you want to manifest a very good marriage. You want a very good marriage in your life, right? Live a life of very wonderful marriage. Now, put down the equation of success manifestation so that you want to manifest a wonderful marriage in your life. What do? You start realizing that what? You have to understand the principles of marriage. You don't go there without knowing that, right? And you have to do what? What are the exact strategies that need to apply in order to live a life of that is of fulfillment in my marriage? You put it down. Until you do that, it will not happen. So that is why this equation is so powerful when it comes to any aspect of life. So in any aspect of life, right? If you want to manifest in anything, if that you have that desire to, just the desire to produce something, the desire to manifest something, the desire to see certain things happen in your life, put it down. The first thing is, what do I now have? What are the principles that I need to master? Right? When you have those principles, if you don't even have the principle, that's the problem. But where can I go about learning the principle, right? What are the strategies I need to put in place and act on my strategy? That is all. The manifestation of success happens on it all. It happens when you put these two together. Until you put the principle and you master the principle and then the exact strategy, you will not manifest success. And I want to let you know that if you even know this principle and then you have the wrong strategy, it will not work. So you must put the exact strategy. That's why you may have a principle and then you apply the strategy, different strategy, and it's not working. You can always change the strategy, right? You can always change the strategy. What I know for sure is that you can never change a principle. Principles are fixed, designed, they are natural something. Those natural things that you need to do and then in order to manifest the success. But the how that you act on your principle, this one you can always alter them, change them until you get the right one. And success manifestation will happen. All right? That is wonderful. So let's not end here. I want us to digest this success equation so that you should really have an in-depth of what this equation is all about before you start using the equation in your life. Now, this is very important. You see, the principle of success, the equation didn't say principle of success plus ruler execution of strategy. It's a mastery of the principle. So I want you to understand what mastery is all about. Mastery is the ability to exercise a degree of expertise in a particular field. So you must exercise a degree of expertise in understanding the principle of success before you start putting down your strategy. So you need to have an in-depth knowledge about the principle. You need to have a broad knowledge about principle. That's why you need to really learn. That's why success manifestation is not something that will happen in 1 year, 2 years, and so. Some of you learn for just few months and even years, and you think that is enough. It is not enough. Expertise must come in place. It is a mastery. A kind of mastery, understanding, broad knowledge about something in depth. When they tell you that you are a master in something, you understand what I mean, right? Masters are those who have a full knowledge about something. So you must have a full knowledge about principle. So don't go about just say, they just say success, like some of you already know that success is about determination, right? You see, success is determination. When you are determined, you will become successful. You just have that idea in your mind. You have no mastery about what it means by determination or before success happens. You have no clue about that. That's why if you truly want to have the clue, the full mastery of what they mean when they say that if you are determined, you will succeed, you will need to learn again. And then you will have a mastery of just that word, determination, when it comes to success, right? Yes. So that is what they mean by mastery. So before you start applying the principle of success, do you have a mastery about the principle? If you don't have a mastery about the principle, you're wasting your time. Yes. So mastery must come in place before you start applying your strategy. Now, let's see, what is success principle? Success principles, this is the totality of what it takes for success manifestation to happen. Yes, the totality. Now, I talk about, we were talking about what? An example that we took was if you want to become a journalist, right? Now, the principles that you need to master about journalism, right? It is the totality, it is the total sum of what it takes for manifestation of journalism to happen. So you will not go and learn maybe probably just one strategy or one principle about journalism, and then you think that you are going to be a journalist. A success manifestation will happen. No, you need to have that totality. You have to master all the principles that requires for journalism manifestation to happen before it will happen. Okay, so that is what it means by success principles. It is the total sum of what it takes for it to happen. You need, and you always need to manifest all. You always need to provide all, okay? Give all. That is one thing that you need to know about the principles of success. You will not, if it is that you are to provide 20 principles, you have to provide them. 20. If you get it at the level of 19, you will not manifest it. The process is incomplete. So you always have to go through the process before that manifestation of success will start happening. This is very important and critical for you to understand that. So don't just think that you are doing something, you will just learn some few stuff today and think that it will end. It will not end. It will not end. End there and you think success will happen. It will not, right? Work extremely hard for that. Let's talk about ruthless execution, which is a part of what success is all about, right? Ruthless execution. This is very, very important. This is the physical energy needed to apply on the exact strategy before success manifestation can happen. The energy needed to apply on the exact strategy, you need to act on the strategy. And when we say ruthless is actually just this physical action that you need to apply on your strategy. This is where many people always fail. They don't like execution. They study very well. They understand the principles. They understand everything, but they don't want to apply. That is why it is not just about execution. Ruthless, meaning that you don't have to just be weak a little bit or try to be a little bit lazy in execution. Procrastination is not even, you are not supposed to mention it if you want to really apply this ruthless execution. You need energy to act on your strategy before manifestation will occur. That is what they mean by ruthless execution. All right. So you must be ruthless in your execution. Now, the exact strategy, this is the exact plan of action necessary to apply the principle of success. Yes. Are you getting that? So this is what strategy is all about. The exact plan of action. So when you want to manifest success, when you have that principle that you know, and what you need to do now is to apply. Before success manifestation will come, there is this exact plan of action. It is not just plan of action, but exact. There are plans of action, so many of them that you can use, but that is why some people will act and suffer for years and it will not happen, because there is an exact plan of action that you need. That's why when you are doing it and it is not happening, it is very good for you to do what? Change your strategy. And know that you look for another plan of action. So you look for plan of action necessary to apply the success principle. That is exact strategy. Now, what is success manifestation? It is the expression or product of your desire. That is what you are looking for, right? An expression or product of your desire. That is what manifestation is all about. Success manifestation it is that result that you are looking for. The type of life that you want, that money that you want, that beautiful relationship that you want, the beautiful marriage that you are looking for. It is called success manifestation. It's an expression of your desire. When you put down all this strategy, your action, the principle, and work on the express, because you are doing that because it is out of a certain desire that you want to fulfill, right? That success manifestation now is an expression of that desire. It has happened, the product of your desire. It has happened. It is called success manifestation, right? Okay, so I want to believe that you've understood what the the master key equation of success is all about, and you will want to do what? You will want to use it every time when you want to manifest success in any aspect of your life. Okay. Let's get further to see what you can do. 7 key principles of success that any success hunter must master. 7 key principles of success that any success hunter must master. These are principles that are extremely important, and they are very basic principle that is generally needed for success manifestation to happen in life. If you can master these principles, maybe it will apply at least in any aspect of your life. That is what I want you to understand. So before struggling to apply the master equation of success in any aspect of your life, right? It is necessary that if you master these principles, that is going to help you will naturally succeed easily. It will be very easy for you to succeed. Okay, so 7 key to master. Now, the first one is the mastery of the principle of thought. Yes, the mastery of the principle of thought, right? If you don't understand how your thought affect your life, you will forever be a foolish master in life, right? Your life will be controlled by the external environment. Things are going to just control you. So you need to master the principle of thought. You know, it is written, as a man thinketh, so he is. It is for you to understand how to coordinate your thought in order to do what? Manifest your life, in order to control your life. It is very important, the mastery of the principle. This is the first principle that you must learn. This is very powerful if you know it as a human being. Understanding how your mind works, knowing that your thought program creates your reality, not the other way around. Like some of you think that things that are happening out there in the world, it is those are the things that are controlling your life, which is wrong. It is the things that those things that are controlling, that are inside your mind, that control the outside. That is what you mean by the mastery of the principle of thought. This is a very general mastery principle that you need to master, whether you like it or not. Otherwise, you will be what master called foolish master. You will be controlled by your own mind. Meanwhile, you are a master that you are supposed to control your mind. If you don't master this principle of thought, you will now be controlled by your mind instead of you being the master that will use your mind to control your reality. The second principle that you need to master is the principle of purpose. Of course, whether you like it or not, every human being is designed with purpose, right? There's a purpose for you are existing here on earth. You need to master your own purpose. You need to master that principle of purpose, knowing who you are, why you are here. This is fundamental for the manifestation of success in your life, in any aspect of your life. Your life manifestation will be determined by your purpose, right? It is if you are doing it in alignment with your purpose, everything will happen. So you need to master the principle of purpose. 3, the mastery of the principle of knowledge. Of course, we all know very well, right? It is also written, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You need to acquire knowledge. Master the principle of knowledge, knowing that knowledge is very important, and knowing the knowledge, the type of knowledge that you need to acquire at a given time. Like we are in the 21st century. If you go about still holding on to the 1950 knowledge and all that, it will not work. So you master the principle of knowledge so that you will know which knowledge you need to acquire at which point in time, right? That is what I mean by the mastery of the principle of knowledge, and knowing very well that you will always need to be learning and learning all the time. Knowledge provide value, and value provide life success, right? It is proportional. Value is directly proportional to a life achievement, and it is because of what you know coming from knowledge. 4, the mastery of the principle of discipline. This is just so good. This is just so amazing, right? There's no way you can succeed in this life without discipline. Discipline is attached to action, right? It is that action plan that you need. If you don't discipline yourself, you will never act. And if you don't act, it will never happen. Discipline. You have to master the principle of discipline. Very, very important. Self-discipline. Being able to control yourself, command yourself, tell yourself that this is what I am going to do, and I have to do it. Until you get to that level where you are that person, nothing will happen. 5, the mastery of the principle of gratitude. Gratitude unlock you and help you to do what? To easily manifest your success. Without gratitude, let me tell you, you will block the success. You can apply the principles of success. Listen to me. You can apply the principles of success very well, right? You master it, apply it, act on it, and it will not happen. See why? Gratitude, lack of gratitude. Probably why? Because you have a certain ego inside of you, darkness inside of you that is blocking your success from happening. This is very powerful. So gratitude is about being grateful. You see how broad success is all about, right? You start seeing why manifestation of success require a lot of mastery of principles. Just this gratitude alone is very important, and some people don't practice gratitude. And that's why they hardly succeed in life. They do everything, do the right thing, but because of lack of gratitude, everything is blocked. So you must be very grateful in life. Grateful means, it is about being grateful, happy, understand that every other person have to succeed also in life. Stop being jealous and all that. If you allow your ego take over you, you will never succeed. You must master the principle of gratitude. And 6, mastery of the principle of fear. Oh yeah. We all know what fear can do, right? Fear is very dangerous. It is that weapon that you create and use it to destroy your own self. Fear. Without elimination of fear in your life and building your mindset on faith, confidence, courage, you will not be able to do what? To manifest the kind of success that you want. Yes. In essence, fear have stopped and destroyed the life of people just so much that we cannot even imagine. One of the factors that destroy success is fear. And it's happening. When you are afraid, you cause some vibration in your spirit that is not favorable for your life, because your nature doesn't demand that you should be afraid. Understand this. So you have to free yourself from fear first before you can really manifest your success. So you must master the principle of fear. And of course, you need to master the principle of finance. Some of you think that you can just succeed and you can just make money and have financial freedom or financial confidence that happen in this life without mastery. It doesn't happen like that. We all need money. We all want that life of rich life and all that, but it doesn't happen like that. You need to also master the principle of finance if you want to be rich. Right? The mastery of principle of finance, very important, necessary again before success manifestation. So if you think that you can just grow up and with very poor mindset, you don't have a financial mastery before finance will happen in your life, it's impossible. You will only be shouting and blaming God for not providing you with money simply because of lack of knowledge. You need to master the principle of finance before finance will flow through your life. Okay, so let's damage ignorance before we end. Let's damage ignorance. To damage ignorance, what are we saying? The master key equation for success manifestation in essence is prayer. Yes, Africa, you don't know that this is prayer. You shout every day in churches. Pray every day for a number of years and nothing is happening. Why? You miss what prayer is all about. Yes, prayer is the organization of thought. It is organization of that principle, pattern, and all that you do, and then the miracle that you're looking for, thinking that you pray and happen, which is success manifestation, is happen. This is what prayer is. That is why the one who will be shouting and pray for years will never ever compare with anyone who will never open their mouth to talk to God in any way, but walk on the principle or the understand the master key equation for success and then put it down and succeed. That's why Africa is different from Europe. Africa are those that shout in churches, prophecies and all that, and nothing's happened. They go to crusade, do all kind of things when it comes to church in the name of God. But people in the European countries and America and all that, look at what they would do. They take time and they're working on principles, applying them. And that is why they are a generation far away from us, and they create wonders, and we are only struggling to beg in order to live life based on their thought, advancement in their thought, because they understand that they don't need to be shouting in churches. They need to master the principles of success and pride, which is the master key equation for success manifestation, and you walk. And so if you are someone that you are a prayer warrior today, realize that it will never help you. Yes, I'm saying it very clearly to you. It will not. It has not helped you and it has never helped. Shouting and all that, it doesn't produce anything. But if you quit shouting and start applying something like this is where true miracle will happen in your life. And it is going to be a sustainable miracle, a legacy that you are going to build. It is only when you use the equation that true miracle can happen in your life. Yes, that's what I'm saying. True miracle only happens when you understand the master key equation for success manifestation and you apply and you live your life. As I'm teaching you this, it is actually my prayer, or it is actually my desire that you use this equation to teach others. Use this equation to teach your children as they are growing up. Don't deceive them and let them know that success will happen in their life by God's grace, that God will just make it happen. No, it is not, and it never will happen until you apply the master key equation for success manifestation. This will not happen. If you truly want your children to grow, or you really want to grow, learn how to apply this equation. This is actually what prayer is all about, right? It is about working extremely hard, applying all the stuff that is needed, and you will have your miracle. You will receive your manifestation. That is what it takes for you to manifest success in your life. So, success manifestation is a lifelong journey with many principles to be mastered on the way. Unless you master and execute the principles that are required at every stage, nothing will happen. All right? That is what you need to do before success manifestation will happen in your life. Thank you for your kind attention. It has been your friend and me, your mindset upgrade king, Professor Akisa. Right? You can always reach out to me if you truly want to build your life that you desire, right? In any aspect, if you want to learn any aspect when it comes to the principles of success and all that in any way, all right? I will always be there to help you. Right. Bye-bye.